We're Retro Talk Forum.
Come on through. Let's talk kicks. Let's talk 80s and 90s nostalgia, man.
What's cracking, people?
Welcome back to another episode, Retro Talk Forum Podcast, man. Where we talk nothing but 80s and 90s nostalgia on this thing, man. I want to go ahead and get these intros out the way real quick because we got a very, very special guest in the building. First, I'm gonna start off. I'm Black, aka BAA.
Just introduce everybody, and then we're gonna let.
And then I got Hot Dog. I got the young OGV, Mr. Cadillac Jackson, and our esteemed guest.
Living legend, man. We got a living legend in the building today.
Yes, sir.
He hails from Flat. So I always wanted to say this since the movie Juice. I always wanted to say this. When Queen Latifah was in that when they had that DJ, she said, hailing from Flatbush. Yep. I've always wanted to say that, man. Flatbush, Brooklyn.
Yes, sir.
By way of Trinidad, right?
Yes, sir.
By way of Trinidad. Yes. This is a platinum selling artist with the legendary group Fu-Schnickens.
Fu-Schnickens. You said it right, man. You said it right. A lot of people be getting that shit wrong, but you said it right. Big up to you on that, bro.
What do they say? What do they say? Everything.
Everything else besides that.
Everything except what it is, huh?
Yeah, yes, but we have a legendary MC, and we're gonna talk about everything with Mr. Chip Foost. Everybody give it up for Chip Foost.
Yes.
Chip Foost.
You got that wrong. You said Foost, right? It's Chip
Foost. See, I was kind of slurring my words a little bit. I was slurring my words a little bit. I'm glad you caught me on that, though.
I caught you. We good.
You saw I had to read back on that, though.
That's all right. We good.
I mean, if people been living under a rock, man, if you can, just let the people know who you are, where you come from. Just give them a real brief history real quick.
Chip Fu from the group Fu-Schnickens, early 90s. Double platinum selling group, produced fully by a Tribe Called Quest. Part of Native Tongues, actually part of Flavor Unit. And singles like Ring the Alarm, True Fu-Schnick, Lash Move, What's Up Doc, Breakdown, Vision, Some Dumb Monkey.
Got it covered.
To name a few. Got it covered too. Thank you.
Yes.
Legendary group, man.
I never knew about the Native Tongues, though. I never knew y'all was a part of the Native Tongues like that.
Well, here's the funny part. We weren't part of the Native Tongues like that. What happened was because of our affiliation and Ali Shaheed producing for us, then that's when that whole connection came, and then Fife jumping on Lash Move, and then they were like, I guess they're Native Tongue affiliates. They're part of the whole branch of the Native Tongues thing. Then being part of Flavor Unit, which is run by Latifah, who's part of Native Tongues, and everybody was like, I guess they're just all in the family. So, I was just like, all right, cool.
That's nice, what's up, man. That's what's up.
So I want to ask you, I know we kind of limited on time.
Bro, just go ahead. When my wife yelled through that door, then
hey, I understand.
I hear you.
We got you.
When that happened, then I got a peace out or whatever. But
you good. I wanted to ask you, let's kind of like go back from the beginning. Like, at what age did you know that you had it? Like you got it?
I was 11. UTFO used to live around the corner from where I grew up. Okay. We lived on 56th Street. They lived on 55th Street. And They actually DJ'd for my brother's 16th birthday party. And
Nice.
when they were DJing, this is before they were signed and everything. And when they were DJing, I asked Educated Rapper, I was like, yo, I want to say a birthday rhyme for my brother. So he laughed and was like, all right, shorty, I'm gonna give you the mic. So he gave me the mic and I kicked this birthday rhyme for my brother, and he pulled me to the side and he pulled my brother to the side and was like, yo, your little brother's special. So from there is when I knew I had something. I didn't know what it was until my brother started taking me to different block parties. And, you know, they had the reggae sound systems out there. And he'd be like, yo, let my little brother get on. And I'd get on and do the whole reggae thing on one day. And then, you know, we walk to another block party and, you know, jump on some hip hop stuff. So that's when I understood, you know, what he was seeing in me. Like, yo, he could do both and he's crazy with it. So let's just let me just focus on him a little bit.
Okay.
Nice.
Listen, y'all better not be quiet, bro. I ain't
No, you good.
Ones.
I was gonna ask you.
I hope y'all just ain't sitting there staring, bro. I ain't one of them quiet.
No. You good. You good. I was actually finna ask you. So, at what age did you actually get into a studio? Like, I know you started that, and when you first started flowing, is it the same flow that you got now, or how did that flow progress?
The flow progressed over the years. I think by the time I was 13, between 13 and 16, the flow got more choppier because my brother was introducing me to a lot of ska records and so a lot of reggae records or whatever from England, and the way in which they skipped on beats, you know what I'm saying? They're totally different. Like they're like grime MCs. So all that sort of stuff I was listening to between the age of 12 and 15, I want to say.
Okay.
You know what I mean? And that helped it to progress because I'm hearing stuff totally different. And being of West Indian descent, what I was listening to was totally different from what everybody else was listening to. So my syncopation was totally different. How I hear beats is different. Plus, I was, you know, at that age, I was playing the alto saxophone, the trap drums, and I also was playing the steel pan. You know what I mean? So when it came to hearing music, what I hear, you know, a lot of people don't hear. So I was hearing things totally different. So I think that's what helped everything to progress from that point on.
So the saxophone, was that something you just picked up on yourself? Was you like in band in high school? Or I played the trombone. I played the trombone in high school.
That's what's up. I had to take it because that was just one of the classes I needed to pass to get out of high school. You get me? So,
okay.
I took that for a little bit, and then I joined the drum line in high school. Started playing the drums, and you know it was easier for me because I was playing the steel pan. You understand what I'm saying? That all came natural. So you know when producers was giving me tracks, I was hearing all of that. And I was basically trying to become that instrument on the tracks that they were giving me. So that's why the pockets were always different.
Gotcha. Yeah.
What high school did you go to?
I went to Tilden High School in Brooklyn.
Oh, okay.
I went to high school with Buster, Special Ed. Willie Randolph went to my school. Who else went to my school? Big Cap went to my school. Al Sharpton went to my school. A couple of people, man, that came out of Flatbush that did some great things.
Yeah.
Nice.
Caddies are a residential New Yorker.
Who that?
Yeah, I'm from Queens. I'm from South Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah.
I used to live in Queens. I used to live near Rochdale. I lived near Rochdale for like
That's exactly where I'm from.
7 years. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm from Rochdale.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Circle 3.
Really?
Yes, sir.
What was that? We were by Circle 5.
Oh, okay, you was on the other side by God Brewing 137th.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
I wasn't too far across the street from the plant where the plant was.
Oh yeah, then you was on my side.
Yeah, I was right there by the plant. So when you walk up and you just walk into 160th right there, we made a left on 160th. And normally I catch the train by Locust Manor to go where I gotta go.
Yeah, Long Island Railroad. Yep.
Yes, sir. All right. Okay.
That's dope. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, whenever we come up to New York, Caddy is our tour guide because he
exactly, man.
That's what's up.
And exactly. All the sneaker shops, he has everything Google Map pinned, ready to go, man. So
okay. All right.
Yeah, he got everything. So from high school, from the saxophone, Did you ever get into producing, or was you just like
never really liked producing? I never liked it. I thought for me, that was too time consuming, and it's not like I never sat with producers and told them what I heard. You know what I mean? I could tell a producer what I hear, and if they could emulate what I hear and they get it done, then we good. But to say I was that dude that was collecting records and all that stuff, nah, I wasn't that. I was more so into just trying to sharpen my pen and be totally different. Because in the 90s, if that's the only way you could stand out is being different.
Yeah.
Right,
if your pen wasn't right and you had wicked production, it's just like, all right, he got good production, but he's not moving me. So I just figured I'd be that MC that just stuck to the craft,
And ghostwriting was frowned upon back then.
Oh yeah, big time. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. You had to be ready. You know what I mean? Yeah. You had to be ready. You had to show, you, like you said, the pen is the sword.
The pen was the sword, man. And the funny part about it is a lot of records got done just by being in certain sessions. If you think about it, like a lot of the De La Soul records, like when all of them were just hanging out or whatever, they were just in each other's sessions, and then records would happen. So you had to be that sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you had to be on point at all time, huh?
Yes, sir. You had to be.
Yeah, because you never know when you might get that call or whatnot. So, what were your like musical influences? Like,
I was about to ask that.
Yeah. Spitting wise, like what kind of influenced your style and helped you to maneuver how you maneuver?
Reggae music, ska music, soca music, yeah, and hip hop after the fact. I always tell people that, and they be like, I don't understand, but hip hop after the fact, because back then I'm now tuning into hip hop and seeing how certain people were actually jumping on these beats, and then I started looking for MCs that I could hear myself in, and then you had the KRS Ones, the Heavy D, the Slick Ricks that were from West Indian descent. So I started getting it and seeing how they were able to write to boom bap beats. So I was like, all right, well, let me just transition, and whatever it is that I was doing, just transition it on beat, and then it just worked.
Okay.
My thing, I want to ask real quick, how did you come up with the fast up tempo style of rhyming like you did and still do? Because a lot of people, they can't do it like you do it, man.
Yeah, you ahead of your time.
Yeah, exactly.
Like I said, just being able to hear me just basically trying to be the instrument on every track that I got on. So every flow that people were hearing was actually me trying to be the instrument in the track, so I was always trying to come up with something different. So what I would actually do is just say to myself, if a drummer got on this track, how would he sound? And what pocket lay in, or what, what I'm saying? So I would write from that perspective, you know what I'm saying? So I know I'm going to always sound different because I'm in a pocket that's not being used, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Gotcha.
That's good to know, man, because like I said, you were ahead of your time as far as the rhyming style, because
the cadence,
it was just so crazy how you and a lot of the stuff that you were saying then, it was, I looked at it like you had a lot of influence a little bit from just say cartoons or something. Am I on the right track with that?
Yes, you're definitely on the right track. I was one of them kids that sat in the house, man.
I was gonna say, it seemed like a lot of your rhymes was from like your childhood.
Yeah, it was more so from sitting in the house. And I think that as you get older, man, you progress with your writing. And that was the one thing that I always wanted to do was, start to tour the world and do different things. And, what I'm saying, the more experiences that you gain is, the better your writing would get. So after all that cartoon stuff, I just started watching talk shows, which would help me to real talk, which would help me, when they talked about anything in life, they always dressed it up a certain way, you know what I mean? So for me, it was just like, I just wanted more knowledge. I just wanted more. So that's when everything just started progressing and the style just started changing different, you know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Right.
So can you tell us like how the Fu-Schnickens formed? Like how did you guys meet? And kind of like when did you guys really say, hey, we can really do this? And kind of like when you got your first big break.
I was the last member to join the group. What happened was there was a lot of competitions going on in New York City, and I would go to we would go to the competitions. And I think the difference for us was we were signing up for both competitions. They had like the reggae competition and the hip hop competition. Okay. And I'd sign up for both and we'd win. And that just started, our name just started carrying on through the industry. But before that, Pac, Fu, and myself, we grew up, as childhood friends. When I was able to come outside my gate and cross the street, that was the friend I was going to see, you know what I mean? So from there, we had a love for hip hop, and we used to sit on his porch and he'd play his radio, and I'd just sit there and listen and be like, wow, this is crazy. Then when he transitioned to high school, he went to, he met up with Mach Fu. So I didn't know Mach Fu growing up. That was Pac Fu's friend from high school. But then one day, they were in the back in his backyard, and he was like, "Yeah, we got a group, man." I was like, let me check the group out. Let me see if I could be a part of it. I came in the backyard, they threw some beats on, and then the rest was history. They was like, "Yo, let's just see what we can do with this." And I think the best part about it is the camaraderie and going through things together as a team. All the battles that we went through, it was worth going through it. You know what I'm saying? So when we started looking back, we were like, Dag, remember we used to be in the backyard just making noise, and your grandfather used to peek out the window and tell us to shut the music off. Now, I'm saying? Now to be able to tour the world, and come back with stories, to the block, it's different. I think the best part about it is our parents understanding that, their kids are doing something with their life. I think that was the best thing for me, understanding that. My immigrant parents was just like, yo, coming to this country and having a son that's doing something is an incredible thing. You know what I'm saying? So that's how we looked at things,
Yeah, I saw in another interview you say your parents was real strict. How did they feel about the music? And you doing the music?
My mom, the difference with my mom is she was like, whatever it is that you love, go ahead and do. I think what it was is my father was, the old school West Indian guy. He was just like, find a trade, do it, and that's what you do because it worked for me. And I'm the dude saying, well, I don't want to do what you did. You know what I'm saying? Let me do what I got to do. So he said to me, he said, well, at this point in time in life, if there's anything you got to do, you got to pay for it for yourself. So I found a job, started paying for myself to go to college while I was trying to get into the industry. And when I finally got in and let him know that I got into the industry, there was nothing that he could say. He was just like, you did it yourself. So yeah, I'm just proud of you. So then starting to sell records and stuff like that, he was like, oh, okay, let me just leave my boy alone. You know what I mean?
He got it.
He's good. He all right. Leave him alone. Yeah.
So I think Black was saying something about this earlier. Can you tell us where the group name came from and how y'all came up with that name?
Man, Fu-Schnickens, I think Pac Fu was the one who came up with the name. And the thing about it was, he said, we got to come up with a name that once people hear it, they won't forget it. And I was like, I don't know. But soon as people started saying the name, it stuck with people. You know what I mean? So I just want to say big up to him and Mach Fu for coming up with that idea. Like, yo, Fu-Schnickens, people going to remember that name. So, and it really means fusion because we all fused our styles together to come up with our own unique sound. You got to come up with your own stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what it was. And we ran with that, and the industry loved it. Yeah.
So it didn't have anything to do with martial arts or anything?
Well, yes.
That's what I was thinking it was.
Right. Martial arts.
Right? That was before Wu.
Yes. Yeah, I could say that it was before Wu. Martial arts came because I was born with respiratory problems, and my father put me in karate school. So when he put me in karate school, I learned a few different types of disciplines when it came to certain things. You know what I mean? So I applied that to music, where it was just like, yo, my focus was just trying to learn the next deadly style, like how it was in karate. Yeah. It's true. And then
the Saturday afternoon kung fu movie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes, sir.
Exactly.
So we approached it from that standpoint. And I was the dude that was walking into the ciphers. I kid you not. I had on some 40 belows, I had on a Chinese gi in the straw hat, and I was like, "Yo,
like Kung
ready for war.
Kung Lao.
I'd walk in there with the hands behind the back, you know what I'm saying, just looking, and everybody they would giggle and laugh, and I'd be like, "Yo, who won it?" And it just took off from there.
Fatality.
Yeah, it took off from there.
That's crazy.
But the thing, listen, we didn't have the internet back then, right?
Nah, at all.
If people gonna talk about you, they gotta talk about you. So they was like, "Nah, I'm telling you, this kid, he came in this blue karate gi with the straw hat, the boots, and everything, and he destroyed everything." You know what I'm saying? And that's how everything started building up. And when we were doing shows, we'd come out on stage with everybody was dressed the same with the straw hats and everything too. So.
Gotcha. So what belt did you make it up to? Karate? You took karate or you took kung fu or?
I took karate, yellow belt, and then after that, I just was like, "Nah, I'm good." Did I do competitions? Yeah, I lost a whole bunch of them, and the ones that I won, they were deadly. You know what I mean? Meaning, there's a difference when you're in a karate school and you're not really getting hit. But when you step in that dojo and somebody hits you, I think I think the discipline disappears at that point in time. If I'm being honest, like the discipline disappears. They'll be like, "Yo, get back in the horse stance and all this shit," and I'm just like, "Yo, bro, he just punched me in my face. I gotta figure it out." You know what I'm saying? I gotta figure it out.
How to fight at that point?
Yeah, I gotta figure it out.
I feel you. I took martial arts as a kid, but I took kung fu when I was a kid. So yeah, no, I understand. Matter of fact, I don't know if you can see those. Those are my dad's knives up there on top of my closet.
Your dad's knives. So it's serious in your house then.
You know, it was something that we did.
You said your dad's knives, not even your knives. Yeah, that's different.
Yeah, exactly.
That's different.
Yeah, man.
I'm gonna go.
I had read that you guys had did a show at Howard University.
Mm-hmm.
How did you guys get invited to that?
One of my friends, Roger, he used to go to Howard University, and he said, "Yo, they're having a homecoming, and let me see if I could put you on the bill." So I think it was Rakim was on the bill headlining, and the only song that we had recorded was "Ring the Alarm," and I was like, "Yo, we just got to get on there and just rock it," and then we jumped on and rocked it. And people were like, "Yo, who these guys in these karate suits, you know, with this Ring the Alarm record?" And everybody's talking about them. And then from there, some people from Jive Records were there. So from that, they just started following us. And, you know, they always asked us, "Wherever you guys are going to perform, let us know." And then we just kept doing the showcases until one day they were just like, "Yo, we got to do it. Just sign the contract. You guys are dope." So that's how it happened.
Nice. From that point, once y'all signed the contract with Jive, what was that first song that y'all recorded?
The first song we recorded was "Ring the Alarm."
Right.
In the demo stages, right?
Okay.
We didn't re-record the song because of how the song was recorded. I had surgery. I had hernia surgery. Mm-hmm. So when I did the demo, I was laying on my back recording that song because we had to start recording the song to present to Jive. So as "Ring the Alarm" was recorded, as I laid in a cot with the mics all around me or whatever, is how the song came out and how we put it out. That's how "Ring the Alarm" got done. And everybody was like, "Nah, that can't be." But I was like, "Yo, that's the only way I could do it. You can't stand up if you had hernia surgery."
Right.
So he made me lay down on the cot, and they mic'd the cot properly. And I was just like, "All right, just turn the lights down. Let me just get busy." And I did. So. Yeah,
you was going in on that song.
Hell yeah, I was laying on my back. I was like, "Damn it!" Shit, I was hungry. I was tired of laying down. You know what I'm saying? It's totally different. Just like, come on, let's just get this song done so we can move on to some other things. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
And that song was basically inspiration from a West Indian song, right? A West Indian song.
Yeah, from Tennyson.
Mm-hmm.
"Ring the Alarm, another sound is dying." I was just saying that was us saying, "Yo, this is it for all these other groups. Once we step into the game, it's gonna be hard." So I think we proved our point where once we did what we did and people knew what we were about, you know what I'm saying, the word started carrying and then records just started selling. So, I guess we proved our point when it came to that.
I know you said Tribe produced the first album, right?
Mm-hmm.
So how did that come about with them producing the album? Was that something that Jive did, or y'all had a relationship with them beforehand?
Well, Fife and Pac Fu, they grew up together. So I used to see Fife come on the block when we were kids.
Mm-hmm.
So we all knew each other. You know what I mean? I didn't know Q-Tip or Ali, but I knew Fife. So signed into the label, and he was signed to the label. You know, it was just like, yo, family, what up? So it was time to start recording, and we were looking for producers. And I think Ali came in with the beat tape, and he played some joints. So we were like, yo, you know, can we get some of those records? And he was like, yeah, sure. You know, the type of person that Ali was. He'd come down to the studio, he'd lay whatever, and it was just time. It was time to get to work. I think if it wasn't for Ali, we wouldn't have had the type of direction that we had, because he was a serious cat in the studio. So big up to Ali Muhammad. We became good friends after, you know, recording with the Fu-Schnickens, etc. And yeah, man. It was all on him. I remember we had to have all the songs done in one day, which was all the songs that he produced, which is True Fu-Schnick, Lash Move, Heavenly Father, and I think 2 other records. And Jive was like, yo, you know, you guys are moving units, so that album needs to be done by Friday. So
wow.
The Thursday night to Friday morning, we were up recording using 3 different studios, everybody running into different studios to lay their verse. And Ali manned that ship, and we got it done.
Yeah, I know that had to been like a stressful time, you know, kind of bouncing around like that.
When you're young, it's not stressful like that, because it's like,
well, yeah, you're right.
Let's get this shit done. Yeah. We're about to put it. You know what it was? You know what it was too? I think the push was everybody recorded at Battery Studios. So when we came out, you're seeing Tribe, you're seeing De La, you're seeing Jungle Brothers, you're seeing everybody in their session. So in Black Sheep. So for us, it was just like, yo, we got to get this stuff done, because, you know, everybody else had singles out and we didn't at the time. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's to me, that's the golden era of hip hop right there. All those groups that you named, and
man.
I mean, the '90s just has the best music. You know, I'm from the country, man, but I'm from down south, but I grew up on all that, like Black Sheep, Main Source, Tribe, Fu, Gangstar.
Oh yeah, Gangstar.
Yeah. Rest in peace, Guru. You know what I mean? And rest in peace, you know, Fife too, man. Fife to me is probably, I know people give him his props, but I don't think he gets enough props.
No, I don't think
he had one of the best flows, like on what's the song they was on top of the building? Low End Theory. So Check the Rhyme.
Yeah.
That flow that he had. Now here's a funky introduction of how nice I am.
Nice I am.
Tell your mother, tell your father. Man, he was just going off, and yeah, he every time he would flow, man. That is, to me, he was one of my favorites, man.
Nice
from back in the day, man.
Nice.
So, yeah, rest in peace to Fife, man. And
yes, sir.
Yeah, man. So you know, you guys, y'all get out there. Lash Move is a hit, man. I was watching that video today, man, and no, for real. The cross colors, man. I saw you had those 7s on, the hair 7s on.
Man, listen.
Yeah, I wanted to ask a question about that. So, like, you know, y'all making music, y'all from Brooklyn. What was it like hearing your music on the radio, being in Brooklyn in the 90s? And, you know, like, what stores, like, you know, there's a different type of fashion in the 90s back then. So, like, what stores was y'all hitting? What was y'all wearing? You know?
Well, half the stuff we were wearing, we were getting for free. You know what I mean? Because you had all these up and coming clothing designers that wanted to get their clothes out there as much as possible. So the only thing that we actually had to buy was Polo and Tommy. But everything else, like the cross colors and Carl Kanai and all that other stuff, we've been getting those clothes for free because they wanted, you know, they gave it to us. It was like free promotion. So if we weren't wearing cross colors and we're wearing cross colors and I just mentioned that guy. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. If we weren't wearing those things, we were wearing low all the time. We were wearing polo. You know what I mean? So always wearing polo. If
still
not
wear
that,
it to this day. To this
I do. To this
low life.
To this day, low life. Yes. Yes. To this day. So I think that we would always in Foot Locker buying t-shirts, man. Always we'd buy a lot of Jabros from in the city.
Snap.
We buy a lot of Jabros from in the city, you know what I mean? And
Yes, sir.
back then, a lot of people weren't wearing that. So once they saw us in that, they was like, "What type of jeans are those?" So we always had the Jabros on. Always had on a dope pair of sneakers. I think that's where
mandatory
my thing started from. Was I always had to have on a fresh pair of sneakers, man. Like I didn't care what it was. You know,
did you have any particular stores you would go to, like your go-to shop where you'd be like, oh yeah, I know I can go there and get some kicks or whatever?
Albee Square Mall, man. I stay in Albee Square Mall, but you know you had to be on that swivel because when you came out there,
yes, sir,
you'd have to either put the bag in your shirt and fight, and while you go into the train, or it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But I stayed in Albee Square Mall buying my sneakers from there. And, you know, I'd come up there with 10 different brothers, so I ain't have to, you know, put the box in the shirt. But I stayed in there, and plus, you know, Fulton was right there, so you had your Foot Locker, you had all those other stores on Fulton Street. So I stayed down there just trying to collect as much sneakers as possible. You know, and then plus Latifah started getting all the free stuff from Adidas. So it was just crazy. So, you know, everybody that was part of Flavor Unit, we get the Adidas bag full of goodies. And I was just like, all right, cool. This is what it is, man.
Beautiful time.
That's
So
right.
let me. So it is the sneakerhead thing still a thing nowadays?
You're asking?
Yeah, I'm asking. Yeah.
Yeah, the sneaker.
I saw the picture. I saw the picture. Well, you know.
Okay, yeah, the sneakerhead thing is still a thing, bro. I think for me, you know, when you get a certain age, whatever it is you like collecting, you keep collecting. You know what I'm saying? And for me,
Facts.
you know, in the beginning it was, you know, comic books, then it became action figures, and I'm like, yo, starting to love these sneakers. You know what I mean? So as much sneakers as I could get my hands on, you know, I would buy it. I mean, my wife is pissed now because there ain't no rule.
Hey, we all share the same thing, man. We all share the same thing.
She's so pissed. She'd be like, yo, she wants to buy me like the clear joints like that up there where you could see the sneaker.
Yeah.
But for me, right? I rather the box. I'll tell you why I rather the box, because when I look at the box, it reminds me of a brick wall inside my closet, right? And in my phone, in my notes, I know I have the boxes numbered, so I know what's in the box because I got the picture inside my phone in my notes. So if I'm looking for a sneaker, I scroll through my notes and it'll say R11, and I look for R11, and I know what R11 is because of what's in my phone.
Nice.
So if you walk in my closet, you don't know what you're looking at unless you're really reading the boxes. But I'll stand there and be like,
you know everything.
I know everything because I have the picture on my phone, and I know what R15 and R13 is, and you know what I mean. So I just do it like that. But she's tired of that. She don't want that no more. She's just like, yo.
So how do you feel about the releases that's been coming out this year so far? I'm pretty sure you've been keeping up with them.
Have not been keeping up with them because I've been recording.
Okay.
But the one thing I could tell you is, like for instance, like this year, right? With the whole Knicks thing, when they started re-releasing the Bo Jacksons, everybody started going crazy, and they just started buying up. This is the first time I saw people go in the store and buy 2 or 3 pairs.
Yeah.
Bo Jacksons, you know what I'm saying? And then I understood they're doing the eBay thing, and then those are the hardest sneakers to find, especially with the whole Knicks thing happening and everybody thinking that the Knicks was going to win or whatever. So I think that was the sneaker during the summer where everybody was like, yo, as soon as it came into the stores, they were buying 3 pairs of those sneakers and taking. I bought 2.
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
I'm guilty. I got 2.
I got 2.
I didn't have to. Yeah. I bought 2, and I'm not wearing them. I'm just gonna keep them there, and I know somebody gonna be looking like this summer coming. Somebody gonna be looking for them, so I'm gonna come up real good on those. You know what I mean? Okay, especially only paying $150 for them.
Yeah, the retail.
I know I could sell them for like $400 during the summer, so I'm good. So I'll sell them for $400 and see if I could buy another pair. Just you know what I'm saying? Put it back. Yeah, man.
Yeah. What's your latest pickup, if you don't mind me asking, sneaker wise?
My latest pickup is it's not even sneakers. It is a pair of sneakers. My wife wanted me to go out with her, with her friends or whatever, and I'd be the dude that come in there with all sorts of sneakers. And then my wife was like, "You got to cut that shit out because we grown ups."
I guess the grown man on
that's
here.
the style now.
Listen,
Sneakers with a suit or sneakers.
Listen, I think that's dope. You know, she doesn't have a problem with sneakers and a suit, but like if she's trying to go meet up with her girlfriends or whatever, I'm that dude that I'll go in there and find a box and be like, I'm gonna kill him with this, and she's like, nah. So the last pair of sneakers I bought, I want to say a month ago, is I bought a pair of Bally sneakers.
Nice.
I bought a pair of Bally sneakers, and I wore them twice. Just put them in the box. I was like, I'm tired of them. And I remember in the early '80s and in the early, prior to the early '90s, that's what everybody was wearing. They was wearing Bally shoes and Bally sneakers. So
85, 86,
yes. I'm gonna find something. I'm gonna find something that's close enough to kind of looking dressy. So I bought a pair of Bally sneakers and I wore them.
Hey, look, Chip. I wear sneakers to church, man. So
that's great. That's great.
Yeah,
that is great. I wear sneakers to church too. I'm with you.
Yeah.
And I love it.
I love it too.
Come as you are. That's what
exactly.
Yeah, I rather that than them pew shoes. You get me? Them nah, bro. Nah, I can't do that. I don't feel comfortable.
I know, right? I know. You gotta feel comfortable. You gotta feel.
If I got a tussle, I want to know that I'm good. Not to just.
I hope you ain't tussling in church, but I know how it is.
I'm just saying. Leaving.
He said, just in case you never know.
Listen, I'm in New York.
And the devil show up anywhere.
I'm just like, I got on sneakers. I'm good. That's the most comfortable thing for me, man. I feel more comfortable in that than anything else. If I got on a nice pair of sneakers, a nice polo sweater, some jeans, I'm good. The baseball cap, I'm great.
Oh yeah.
Let me ask you this. Well, since we're on sneakers, what is your, if you do have one, what is your favorite sneaker to wear?
Or how about this, Black? What's your top 5? Your top 5, if you got a top 5 sneakers.
I bet these damn top 5s, man. He got to go through the road.
He went straight to the bad phone.
You got to index it.
You got to go through the phone.
Inventory, bro.
Hey, it's good you got that, man. It's definitely good you got that.
Hey, have you seen these? Did you know these released?
Oh, did they re-release those?
Yeah.
It was a few months ago.
It's my shoe of the year right here. I love these. Since you was talking about Bo Jackson's, I was like, I wonder if you know these came.
Okay, hold on. Okay, so I love these sneakers right here.
Okay, the Air Max 1s.
Air Max 1.
Yeah, Air Max 1s. Yeah, the Treon joints.
Hold on. Always been a person that collects Asics, right?
Okay.
Nice.
So before the trend.
Yeah, I like these Asics, right? But what I like about them is they got two sides to them, where you see the other side over there. Where
Got you.
You know what I'm saying? It's two different sides.
So, right. It's like a split shoe type.
Right. Hold on. Gotta rock those.
Oh, yeah. That's a must right there.
Gotta rock those. I started getting into the waffle joints too.
Okay.
Guys,
Getting into the waffle joints. Hold on. Love them waffle joints. Let's see. Let me see. Hold on, let me go into the other. Love these joints too.
Oh yeah, the
ugly ducklings.
Yeah, the ugly ducklings. Yeah.
Hold on. I'm knowing them joints by name. Hold on now. I think I'm loving this club right here. Hold on.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I actually got the same shoes.
Good taste, man.
Same Air Max.
Definitely got good taste.
Love these.
Oh
yeah.
The infrared joints.
Yeah.
Yes. Love those. Like
Can't go wrong with a pair of Jordan 4s.
I stay in that lane for a minute. But love these joints here too. Love these joints.
Oh yeah, the 3s.
Yes, sir.
The 3s.
Yeah, Cardinal 3s.
So what it is I would actually take pictures, and then once I buy it, I would check it off to make sure. All right, so this is that's the latest pickup or whatever the case may be. So the last pair of Air Max I bought was the orange joints. These.
The
Okay.
Magma. Yeah, the Magma orange.
Magma. Yeah.
I like that. Y'all know y'all sneak. Okay, all right.
Hey man, look, we you see the backgrounds on
Listen,
this stuff, man.
I did, bro. I did. Now it's just like, damn. How many pairs? Wait a second. What's my boy up there? Young? That's Young, right?
Young
V
OG.
Young?
Yes, sir.
Oh yeah.
How many pairs of sneakers do you own?
I think the last count I did was around 806.
800 sneakers?
Yes, sir.
Damn.
Yes, sir.
I thought I had some sneakers.
He got his own store there, man.
800 sneakers?
Yeah, man, he's got a lot of OGs, man, stuff that you wouldn't even imagine, bro.
I'm just another guy that likes shoes on the internet, man.
But bro, you got 800 pairs though.
Yeah,
that's 100.
Say that ain't just another guy.
You can wear a pair of sneakers a day for a year.
Yeah, 2. Yeah.
Or 3, 2.5.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah, I only got 300 pairs of sneakers. You got 8.
Hey man,
I'm right there with you,
follow
man.
his IG.
He said only 3.
Quality over quantity any day, man.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah. Check out his IG when you get a chance. Chip.
My wife wish I had 10 pairs of sneakers because she just the garage look crazy. You know, I'm just trying to move everything.
She'll be happy. She'll be happy. You'll be mad.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what's up. Okay.
I see you got the weights and stuff behind you, man. I see you look,
Yeah, man.
It's important to you still, huh?
I gotta lift, bro. I gotta lift because I mean, you gotta think about it when those promoters call and say, "Well, yo, we want you guys to do a show run," and you got like 8 or 9 shows in a row. You can't be up there looking like you need a gallon of water. You gotta be able to look like that. You know what I'm saying? And I've heard people say it to other artists, like, "Yo, man, this is not what I pictured, man. You one of my favorite," and I'd sit there and be like, "Ooh, that's." So after that, I just figured just keep that health up in the running. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
You gotta look the part, man. You gotta look the part.
And it's the only wealth there is, man. Health is the only wealth there is, man.
Yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't lying.
Yeah. So let's go back to the music real quick. Chip, Shaq, man. Shaq on What's Up, Doc. How did that come about? Did Shaq just come up and say, "Hey, man, I want to jump on a song, or I can flow, or I got skills"? And how did that come about?
What happened was we heard from Latifah. Latifah was like, "Yo, Shaquille O'Neal is a fan of the Fu-Schnickens." So I was like, okay. To be honest with you, I'm not one of those guys that was into sports like that. And my other 2 group members, they love basketball, and they was like, "Bro, you bugging? Like, this is first round draft pick, etc."
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, let me, let's. Then we were invited to guess what it was. We were invited to a game, an Orlando Magic game, and I think this is the craziest thing, This is the thing that brought me and my dad closer because my dad used to like basketball. So his person was Lou Alcindor, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You can't test him. But then he was like, his way of explaining it to me was like, this is your guys' version of Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. So I was just like, oh, okay. So, he had a lot to say about that. So finally took the trip, went to Orlando. And I think we saw the game when he jumped up and he broke the backboard. So I was like, oh, that's madness. I like that madness. So, we took it from there. And after, we met up, we hung out for a little bit, and I went to his house and he was blending records. And I think after I saw that is what made me really zone in, like, yo, that for him to be able to be that size and to be blending records, that means he's listening. You know what I'm saying? And his math is properly, So he was like, yeah, I rhyme. I was like, okay, kick something. He kicked a little something. I was like, it'll be dope if we did a song. And we already had What's Up Doc done. It was already in the can, but we couldn't release it because they had Space Jams out. And Warner Brothers was like, you cannot release that. The original sample on the What's Up Doc record was Bugs Bunny. And that's why they were just like, nah, because, you had Jordan out with that whole situation. So it was ready to go in the can. We was like, yo, let's put Shaq on there and let's just say, the chorus, "What's Up, Doc?" We put him on the song. he came in the studio with a piece of paper. I always tell people that. And it just seemed like he was taping this paper together for about a good 3 months. It just looked so battered, man. But when he went into the booth and he kicked his rhyme, he kicked it like he really wanted people to know that he loved, some MC and shit. So after, a few takes, we just told him to say a few words different or whatever. And it took off from there. I think that gave him the confidence that he needed to just keep doing whatever it is that he wanted to do outside of the whole basketball thing.
Yeah. Nice. That's nice right there, man. And I never knew that about Shaq, man.
Mm-hmm.
Shaq was writing his own rhymes and everything.
Listen, bro, he was writing his own rhymes. Sit down and watch him pen them for itself. And I'm just like, oh, you serious about this?
Yeah. So he was trying to be a DJ at first, because I think Shaq DJs now to this day, right?
Yeah, he does. Mm-hmm. He does the DJ Diesel sets. You know what I'm saying? And he goes out there and he plays the techno music or whatever, but that's something that he likes. And he gets the people riled up, and the places be crowded and packed. So he just found his, he stuck to his love, you know what I'm saying, which is the music. He's still rhyming, you know what I'm saying, still dropping records, etc. So it's a beautiful thing, you know what I mean?
I seen that, the clips of the project that y'all got coming out. And man, for me, I can't wait to hear the entire thing, because man, y'all ripping it, right? Just the clips that I've seen, y'all ripping it. Like
we
haven't lost a beat.
We did a freestyle, and we dropped a freestyle, and it got 1 million views as soon as we dropped it. So for us, it was just like, there's still fans out there that just want to just hear people just jump on some beats and just have fun. It's been a while since everybody's just been serious. You know what I'm saying? I think that when Shaq and I get together, it's more so about having fun. Dropping a brand new single this Friday, December 5th. Nice. It's called Warning, where we actually jumped on that, that rhythm by Shine called Bad Boy or whatever. Where it's the first time Shaq is on some reggae shit where he's rhyming and I'm just singing the chorus, and we just it's wicked. Trust me, it's dope. So for me, it's just like creating that energy all over again. You know what I'm saying?
Now the freestyle y'all did, man, I checked it out, man. It's very dope, man.
Thank you.
From the production, the beat, you guys snapped on that.
Thank you. We just snatched one of the Beatnuts records, man.
Right.
We snatched that joint up, and it's the funniest thing. Ever since I snatched it up, Psycho Les from the Beatnuts, he just be sending me beats like crazy. Like, yo, if you like this, I could jump on that shit. Just like, all right,
nice.
Cool. Let's just keep it going.
That's another thing I kind of wanted to ask. So the Fu, y'all kind of went y'all separate ways. And I think I saw something where y'all had some contractual issues. That was the reason why you guys had broke up.
Yeah, I mean, what it was is you got to think about it this way, right? If Tribe still was signed to Jive and you still were not hearing records from Tribe, y'all guys remember that? There was a time where Tribe stopped dropping records, but they were still signed. They didn't even let Tribe go. And that was like 6 or 7 years after the fact. And everybody was like, well, damn, let them go if they not, you know what I'm saying? And then they dropped their last and final album or whatever. So you could imagine the type of contract we had where we finished our obligation when it came to the recording side, but they still had to sign the publishing. Then they were like, we're not letting you go. So all these years we were signed to a publishing agreement and they did not let us go. So whatever it is that we recorded, they would own a certain percentage of it. So I was like, the only way to get out of this is to just listen. We put out 2 great albums. We good. Let's just see if we, get off the contract. We got off the contract, but we were still signed to publishing. You know what I mean? So that was our only way of getting off. But at the same time, we kind of suffered because we weren't putting out any music. And I was just like, I'm gonna just, just do my own thing from here. I'm gonna just move forward.
But were y'all able to do shows in between that time, or just?
Yeah, we did shows. We did shows like crazy, but then it got to a point it was like, it starts to become redundant when you got some shit in the can and you just can't record it because if you record it, somebody's sitting there going, yeah, where's my percentage? Nah. We was just like, we didn't want to do that, man. So after a while, it just started. It wasn't fun anymore. Keep it 100. It wasn't fun anymore. You get to a point where it was like, yo, I was doing something that I loved and I was having fun doing it. So as soon as it became more so about business, it was time to go.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you thought about releasing any of those old tracks or anything like that?
Nah, because you know what it is? It's because of what's attached to it, man. And a lot of people don't understand that. They be like, yo, you got stuff in the vault. I'm just like, yo, trust me. I listen to some of those things and I just get so angry because of what we had to go through in order to record the record. And you know, it's just a bunch of foolishness.
Is it about like the same thing De La was going through with their music? Like they couldn't release it or anything?
Yeah, kind of like the same thing if you think about it, man. Why release it if they're gonna give you pennies anyway? So it's just like, yo, it is what it is. Maybe my son will release it. You know what I'm saying? Or my grandson will release the record and be like, yo, I got a record, you know what I'm saying? By that time the industry will find out what they actually doing when it comes to sales, etc. You know what I mean? And it'll make sense. But just be releasing music, and I think that's what Shaq and I are doing. Like, we know there's really no money in the industry, so let's just release some shit and just have some fun where people have something to talk about. Like, yo, did you hear that freestyle? Did you hear this? Did you hear that? And then now and then just set it up where people could purchase and get some vinyl, you know, with some signatures on it. Like, yo, here's some vinyls for release. That's what we doing Friday, December 5th.
Yeah, I saw you signing
I saw
you signing copies and stuff, man. So,
yeah, like, you know, collector's items. I like to collect sneakers and action figures and shit like that. But I was just like, yo, let's just do this where it's more so about fun now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whose idea was it to come up with something? Like, was it Shaq's? Was it yours? Or, you know,
both. Over the years, we just be sending each other verses and beats.
Okay. And so after when y'all first initially got together, y'all just formed a bond, friendship. Y'all just stayed in contact. That's dope.
Stayed in contact. We start, you know, the older you get, you start talking about different stuff. And then when he started talking about the philanthropy work, and you know, he's like he's on the board of directors of our non-for-profit organization. So we just out there in the schools doing what we got to do and living purposeful. You know what I mean? But at the same time, it's still about fun. We still put out those records and let people know, you can still have fun, etc. You know what I mean? So,
hey, let me say this real quick. I need you to get this message to Shaq. Okay. We need to talk to Shaq about going in that Reebok vault.
Man,
listen,
we talking about sneakers now, man.
You're not the only person that has said that, bro. You know what I mean? You're not the only person that has said that, and I think that a lot of people are waiting to have that conversation with him, because for me, there's a pair of Reeboks that when I was in high school, I know all the girls had the 5411s and all that shit. They were rocking them
double straps.
But then they released a pair of Reeboks like that for guys, and they had them in blue, orange, and red. And that's the last time I saw them. And I remember I had the red pair, and I was like, you know something? Damn, Reebok need to release these shits again. But I always said I was going to have a conversation with Shaq about releasing all of those old Reeboks.
All this stuff.
And not only that, the Reebok tracksuits, because remember, the tracksuits were dope too.
Because
of the colors that they had in it. They weren't afraid to, like, you'd have on like a yellow track top with the green in it or whatever. All the other, athletics sneakers, whatever, creators never really made tracksuits that meshed up all those colors. Only Reebok was. Nike wasn't even doing that at the time. You know what I mean?
Man, Reebok was ahead of their time at that time.
Yes, they were.
I swear they were, man. Like,
but trust me, you're not the only one that has mentioned that, bro. I said the next time I sit down and talk to him, I want to have a nice, lengthy conversation with him about Reeboks and, just doing different stuff in the neighborhood for kids and a whole bunch of stuff, man. And
I saw that the Netflix special they had where he was talking about signing, the new athletes he was trying, he was signing and stuff like that, Angel Reese. And now I think that's dope that he's trying to do something new. But on the same note, there's a lot of stuff in the vault that
he need to bring back.
He could bring back
for us old heads.
For
us old heads,
feeling back, as they say.
I want to touch on something real quick that you said earlier. You said you was into comics and action figures. I want to touch on that real quick, and we'll get back to the music. What was your favorite comic, and what was your favorite action figure, and do you have those present?
Man, you know when you get older. But I could tell you what the cover of the comic book looked like. It was Spider-Man. He was holding up all of the superheroes on a rock on his back. That's the only thing I can remember. And you had all of the superheroes on top of that. But when you look down, Spider-Man was holding up that rock that everybody was standing on. I gotta find out the name of that. I mean, that comic book. Trust me, I'm gonna email one of you dudes the name of that comic book. And I've been a big Spider-Man fan, man. Big Spider-Man fan. You know, because as years progressed and finding out that Spider-Man was from Brooklyn. Come on, Spider-Man is from where I'm from. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to find out. Yeah, I'm trying to find out if he was from East Flatbush, whatever it is. But that's a superhero that's from my borough, so I think that's what it was. You know what I'm saying with Spider-Man. Ever since I was a kid, Spider-Man costume, everything. And the weirdest thing was when I had my son, Spider-Man, the same thing. You know what I mean? So big Spider-Man fan, bro. The biggest. You know, my wife.
What about
she would not allow none of that shit in here, though. For real, she'd be like, all that.
What about the action figure? Would it still be Spider-Man or something different?
Nah, all Spider-Man.
I got you.
All Spider-Man.
That's how my nephew is, man. He loves Spider-Man. Oh, he said, Spider-Man, Spider-Man.
Yeah. All of the Spiders, man. All the Spider-Mans I had. You know, I wish I could show you guys, but you know, she got them packed away. Like, bro, when we move into this house, all that weird stuff, you know what I'm saying? You gotta keep that to a minimum. I'm like, yo, so when she not home,
just put it in the man cave, bro.
Listen, I'm trying to move to a new house, bro, so I can have the serious man cave. You come downstairs, all you seen is sneakers and shit. Just keep it how I want to keep it. You get me? Sneakers and action figures and comics. It's just crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So,
nice.
So you mentioned you have a son. Is he into music?
Yes, my son is into music. His name is Keanu, and he's serious on that reggae music, man.
Okay.
He's one of them serious kids. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. What's his Instagram?
More Keanu, and his name is spelled Kiyano. That's his Instagram, More Keanu. He's one of them, man.
Nice.
He's one of them. I'd have people walk up to me and be like, "Yo, your son is crazy," and I'm like, "Yeah, he is." You know what I mean? So, yeah.
Okay, yeah, we check him out.
Yeah. Most definitely.
So, we kind of touched on, you know, pretty much everything. I feel like, what you got coming up? What's new? You dropping the single on this weekend coming
December
up.
5th. Yep.
Yes, December 5th, we dropping a single. Dropped an EP called The Beginning of the Reckoning.
Mm-hmm.
It did great. I was happy that sponsor all of that. Working on a brand new EP now called Invisible Footsteps. This single that's dropping Friday is one of the first singles on it. Then I have a single with Busta Rhymes that's dropping in January.
Ooh.
And it's madness, man. Like it's
you and Busta on the track.
Oh hell yeah! Oh yeah!
Oh man!
Yeah, me and Busta.
That's gonna be crazy.
Madness, bro. And we did the video. We did the video for it and edited the video. And him and I was just sitting there like, yo, bro, it took us all because we never worked together in the 90s.
Yeah.
Did a record. So to finally have one, we actually have two in the can. We have an Afrobeat record in the can and just a straight up hip hop record where we just spitting, you know what I'm saying? So again, just to bring back that energy where people are like, oh shit, they finally did a record, you know what I'm saying? Where, you know, again, another collector's item, you know, the video, etc. And just popping up, you know, doing just pop-up performances where you don't know who's performing, and then he and I walk out and everybody just lose their mind, like, get the fuck out of here, you know what I mean? So
right,
we on it like that.
You say you're working on another album. Is there anybody else you can say that that's gonna be on the album?
As of now,
if you can't say,
as of now, is Busta and Shaq, Spoke to Twister, Spoke to Tech Nine,
Twister.
Twister. Oh yeah.
Twister and Tech Nine. Wow.
We finally had that conversation.
Yeah.
had a conversation with Busy Bone.
My man said not too much info, bro.
Yeah, so I think I had some beautiful conversations, man. I had some conversations. So
yeah. Let me ask you this: who is somebody that you wanted to work with back in the day but never got a chance to, and who is somebody that you want to work with now?
One person that I never got a chance to work with back in the days was Biggie. I always wanted to work with Biggie Smalls. Okay. Always wanted to work with Biggie Smalls. Always wanted to work with Tupac because he and I are born the same day. You know, we
no, hold, wait. Hold on. June 16th?
Yeah.
That's my birthday too, bro.
See, come on, bro. That's
Gemini's, man. Gemini's, bro.
Gemini's in the building,
bro. That's the best birthday. So, yeah, Tupac, man. I always wanted to work with him. You know, I was just like, we born on the same day. I wonder what a record would sound like. Finally getting to work with Busta was crazy. You know what I mean? To actually sit there and exchange bars with him, it was madness. And then the energy that was left in the room, we just had to keep pulling up beats. And I think that was dope. Like, yo, fuck it, it's not over. You know, I'm gonna throw this shit on. I'm like, yeah, you can throw that shit on. Let's fucking go. You know what I'm saying? And we just, it's gonna be madness. A person that I would like to do a record with is Eminem.
Okay.
Just to do it, just to get it done. You know what I'm saying? That's one to check off. Eminem. I want to do a record with LL Cool J, one of my favorite MCs from growing up. And
respect to LL.
Yeah. Other than that, I mean, you got your Royces and all those other dudes that I'm fans of. But there's another MC called Graf out of Queens. You gotta know Graf.
Oh, yeah, I know Graf.
Yeah, you know Graf. Graf is wicked. We've been talking about getting on the record together also. You know what I'm saying? Get some of that young blood in there. So those are the only MCs that I rather would work with. I always wanted to do a record with De La too.
De La, yeah. And they had a great album come out. That last album is fire.
Yeah, everybody's talking about the album.
Yeah.
And another MC that everybody slept on that I Brother Jay from X Clan.
Oh,
okay.
Man.
Okay.
His voice is real commanding.
Yes.
Just listening to him, I would love to do a record with him. You know, we had conversations about getting one done. So, yeah.
Nice.
You said Brother J, man. He puts me in the mind of Chuck D. He just commands the room when he, when he spits. So yeah, you hit the nail on the coffin on that one.
Yeah, man. Those brothers.
Well, I was gonna ask this. I don't know if you want to. We got a question in the chat. Somebody asked who your top 5 MCs, top 5 favorite MCs of all time.
All time?
Yeah.
Rakim.
Okay.
That's my number 1.
Almighty.
The God.
KRS-One.
Okay.
The Teacher.
Nova.
Rakim, KRS-One. I like MCs for different reasons. Big Daddy Kane. So it's Rakim, KRS-One, Big Daddy Kane. Grand Poobah.
Underrated. Underrated.
I'm gonna tell you why Grand Poobah. The reason why I say Grand Poobah is Grand Poobah sounds like an instrument on a record.
Yeah.
Right? When the way he bends his words, it sounds like notes. It doesn't sound like just words landing on beat. It sounds like notes.
Right.
Grand Poobah. What's that for?
I love his verse on Don't
Curse.
That's
4.
Thank you. Don't Curse was a wicked verse.
That's one of my favorite tracks of all time. Don't Curse.
Yeah. Another MC I'll say Heavy D.
Heavy D. Okay.
And the thing about it is, I could name another 5, but those are the 5 MCs that when I was coming up, I listened to those MCs. You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
And was trying to formulate in between them,
And we know sometimes
I gotta say Slick Rick, I'm sorry, because he taught me how to do the leaky when you're using 2 different tracks. And I know Redman came after that and used 2 different tracks, but Slick Rick started it first when you talk on one and answer the other one. So
yeah,
Slick Rick too. Yeah.
One of the best
I know
of all time.
I was gonna say I know top 5s can change each day.
Yeah, it does.
And we go through these top 5s a lot, man, whether it's movies, TV shows, MCs, sneakers. So yeah, it definitely can change each day, man.
All right, what's his name? Black. What's your top 5 movies?
Top 5 movies. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
We need to go. Hey, we need to go back to that episode. So my number 1 movie is Juice. That's my number 1 movie. Yes.
Okay.
Of all time.
Okay.
My second favorite movie is The First House Party.
Okay.
Third is the very first Transformers movie that came out in 2007.
See, now I see that. I ain't mad at that.
4, I would take it back to the comic era, will be The Dark Knight. That would be number 4. And a lot of people might not know about this one. I still got the VHS tape. Number 5, like I said, this stuff can change, each day. But number 5 is Martin Lawrence's first movie, Talking Dirty After Dark. Yeah, 1991, man. This is when he was in, trying to do the stand-up comedian thing in old Dookie's nightclub. Had John Witherspoon as Dookie, man. So yeah, that's my top 5, man. That's my top 5, bro. Like I said, it changes every day, man. But for sure, the top 3 stays the same.
Okay.
What about you, Chip? What's your top 5 movies?
Big Trouble in Little China.
Okay. Okay.
That's one. I was just, what's the name of that? Back to the Future.
Okay.
1 or 2.
That's both. You might as well just put that in there as number 2
together. Yeah.
Harlem Nights.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
Nice. Hey man, like Stephen A. say, man, the list is fluid. The list is fluid.
3. That's 3 right there, right?
Right.
I'm gonna say The Color Purple.
Okay.
That's the reason why I say The Color Purple. That's the first time I watched the movie and I felt emotional. Was watching The Color Purple. Like, that's some shit. That, you know what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
And Terminator.
Okay. Okay.
I think for me,
I'll be back.
Yeah, those movies did it for me. Because after you watch RoboCop, it's like, what's after RoboCop? So what for me after RoboCop was Terminator, correct? Terminator came after RoboCop.
I thought Terminator came first.
I think Terminator was before RoboCop.
I think
Terminator was before RoboCop.
I think Terminator was like either 83 or 84.
I need to check that. Because I always thought that there was a correlation. For me, there was a correlation. Like, all right, whoever made this shit, they starting to get real creative. Like, I like creative movies. If it ain't creative movies of space aged, I ain't trying to watch it. I don't care what it is. And my wife gets mad at me because we ain't watching all that soft shit. I need to watch
Yeah, Terminator came out in 84. RoboCop came out in 87.
87, yeah.
Are you serious?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's crazy because Terminator to me seemed more advanced than RoboCop in a sense.
RoboCop was just Detroit City Cop. That was it.
Yeah,
like you said,
bald.
Terminator.
He was hat fishing.
Yo.
See RoboCop with that mask off, man. You look terrible.
Yeah, you do, man.
Yeah.
I got a question real quick.
Okay.
Did anybody else want to do their top 5 real quick?
No, I'm good, man. Good.
Okay.
I do my top 5 real quick. I do my top 5. I'm my man right here. This is on my list. One of my Trading Places.
Nice.
Is in my top 5.
I
love that. Every time that movie comes on, I watch it.
Nice.
It's a hilarious movie. Another one of my favorites. I don't know if y'all have ever seen this movie, Apocalypto. Mel Gibson produced that. That's a pretty hard movie.
I've never seen it.
That's a pretty hard movie. If y'all get a chance, check that one out. Of course, you got to have. I would probably put these two together, but Coming to America and Harlem Nights, those are kind of like neck and neck for me.
Dope.
Yeah, those are kind of like neck and neck for me. The Predator 2 with Danny Glover.
Yeah, that was dope. I ain't gonna front. That was dope.
Yeah, that's another one that I watch pretty much every time it comes on.
Mm-hmm.
And the last one, it might. I'm kind of with Black. The first Transformers that came out.
Okay.
And yeah, I can watch that one every time it comes out. It comes on too.
I just felt like they got that right, and I'm just waiting to see how this Voltron is going to be when they do this live action Voltron. I'm just waiting to see what they do with this one, man. That's my all-time favorite cartoon and action figure. Voltron, then Transform. Yeah. Yes, Caddy, you want to go ahead and jump in real quick?
I'll give you 5. My 5 is going to be totally different. My number 1, probably a movie y'all may not remember called Running Scared with Gregory Hines and Billy Crystal.
I love that movie.
Oh yeah,
Running Scared, Billy Crystal.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite movies of all time. 2, Smokey and the Bandit.
Okay.
3, somebody mentioned in the chat, Wendell mentioned it, Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow, yes.
That 4 would be Harlem Nights. 5, if I could think of the name of the movie, it's a movie with
who played in it?
John Cusack. It's a movie with John Cusack where he has this old Camaro that he keeps trying to race this Asian group, and I can't remember the name of that movie. And there's a little kid in there on the bike who's a newspaper boy. He keeps asking him for $2.
Damn.
I can't remember the name of the movie. I gotta find the name of the movie.
That man damn near 60 years old. I'm just sitting here looking at it.
Been some joints.
Yeah, he's done some joints.
He got a lot of movies.
Yeah, he do. Man.
Yeah, bro.
A lot of movies.
He got a lot of movies.
Damn, what was the name of that movie? Because he had one called Better Off Dead. That's what it's called. Better Off Dead. It was that movie because there was a foreign exchange student that he fell in love with, and the foreign exchange student was staying at this guy's house who liked her, and the kid was a hater. And it's a funny movie.
Better Off Dead.
Yeah, Better Off Dead, and then he had another one called One Crazy Summer, and that one has
I remember that one.
Yeah, that one has Demi Moore in it.
I remember that one. Yeah, he got a lot of movies, man.
I gotta say Better Off Dead joint.
Yeah, that was in '85. I just found. Yeah, that's an old school.
I gotta run my top 5 because everyone else did, man. So,
bro.
Real quick, but mine are quick. They don't really change too much, man. So I guess I'm gonna put number 1 is probably going to be Harlem Nights.
Okay.
Number 2 is probably going to be The Breakfast Club.
Dope.
Ooh,
Breakfast Club. Dope.
Yeah,
okay.
Sure. Number 3,
that's dope.
3, I'm gonna probably go Bustin' Loose with Richard Pryor.
Right?
Steve Tyson back in the day. Little Shop of Horrors with Moranis, and I think it had Tashina Arnold and Lauren's wife in there too.
Yeah, they were singing. They were the
background singers.
Yeah. So that's
sure look like playing food to me.
Yeah, exactly. and bro, people don't even realize that Steve Martin was in that.
Steve Martin. Oh, he was the dentist.
Yes,
yeah.
He was on that motorcycle, and you just see him with all the shit going to his
huffing that laughing gas.
Yes. Bro. Yep. And the last one is I kind of I kind of flip flop, but it's either Boomerang or Life. Those are
two good movies.
Yeah, either way, you can't go wrong. So that's my top 5.
That's dope.
Yes. That's what I think about when I see 90s, bro. Because if you think about it, it was a predominantly black cast. They were all successful. They were all executives. They were, you know what I mean? It was something that you didn't really see before that. So I always give a lot of credit to Boomerang, man.
That's dope. That's dope, bro.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Black, you say you had one more question?
Yeah. Do you feel like with some of the, we'll just say like the 90s artists, do you feel as if they still have a voice, or do you feel there's a need for some of them to start releasing music? If not, to kind of, so here I'm getting the question I'm getting at is because of the music today, it doesn't have that substance like the music of yesteryear. I think some of it does, but for me, most of it doesn't. That's just me speaking, my opinion. Do you feel like the artists of the 90s should start releasing music just to, like you said, have fun?
I think well, to answer your question, yes, they should. And I think the biggest problem was we were fooled into this whole ageism situation where they figure that you reach a certain age, you ain't supposed to be rhyming anymore.
Right.
I think that if you get to a point at a certain age where you sound like trash is when you stop.
Right.
That makes sense to me. If you can't carry what you're supposed to be carrying when you touch that mic, then stop. But if you reach a certain age and you're still nice with it, you might as well just keep going. You know what I mean? And I think that we've been fooled. A lot of 90s artists been fooled into thinking that, after you reach a certain age, you just can't do it anymore. You know what I mean? And I think that that's when business came in and changed everything around. But there's a resurgence where, MC Lyte dropped an album, LL Cool J dropped an album, Rakim dropped an EP, Big Daddy Kane is going back in to record, Busta dropped 2 EPs, and people are just running back to the booth like, yo, we still have something to say. And, that just makes me think about, even I was fearful saying, well, damn, if they're saying that when you reach a certain age, you're not supposed to rhyme, why do it? And then for me, I was like, well, that's something that you love. And then to put out the EP and get the response that I got, I was like, well, why the fuck did I stop in the first place? You get me?
Right.
And then when you think about it, when you look at all of the concerts, if you're not really like that top R&B artist or like the top 3 Drake or whatever, you're not filling up no coliseums, but you can still have a 90s artist fill up a theater and half of a coliseum if they package it right. So if you think about it, during the summer, there's more 90s concerts out there than there are like up-to-date concerts. You know what I mean? Like they have this, right now they have this Boys to Men, New Edition, and Tony Braxton concert that's coming out, right? The dope thing about the concert is it's a spinning concert where their stage is spinning. They're not getting off a stage. They're not getting off a stage at all for whoever's supposed to come on next or whatever. What they're doing is they're performing together. You know what I mean? So they're 25 shows, all sold out. New York City, I was like, yo, let me see if I could get the tickets at the Barclays Center. Sold out in an hour.
Wow.
Right? So I live in Jersey. Well, I live in Jersey, so I'm waiting to see if it's going to be in Newark, or I have to probably take my wife to Philly because they're selling out all over the place. And when I think about it, I was like, you have some other top artists, nowadays are struggling to fill up a Coliseum, or, case in point, when they did whatchamacallit the other day, they did Cash Money. It was the worst show at the UB Theater in the UBS Theater. Where's that? That's in Long Island, I think. That's in Long Island.
I heard it was only BG and Juvenile, right?
Yes, that was the worst. Everybody's like, yo, to hell with them. It's just, but then when you think about it, The next day when they dropped that new edition Boys to Men, and the tickets were gone, like literally gone. And me and my wife were trying to find them tickets, like I'm trying to call in all favors. So that if that answers your question, it's just like some people just need to get the band back together if it makes sense. And go do what you love to do. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
For real.
How you feel about my bad? Go ahead, Black.
No, I was just gonna reiterate what he was saying, because we have down here in the South, we have this thing called Funk Fest. And it goes down to like the southern region states. And the last one I went to was 8Ball MJG, Salt and Pepper. They came down, Dougie Fresh, 2 Live Crew with Luke and with the 2 members that recently passed. That was the last one I went to. Who else was on that? That's that Cameo.
It was packed, right?
Look, it was at least, now they said it over the mic, 20,000+ people.
That's what I'm talking about, bro.
And I like you said, something like that would definitely sell, man, because people love that nostalgic music. People love to see that these artists that they grew up on still doing what they love, And I think something like that would always hit, man. Will always hit.
What was it, like 2 summers ago? We did a show with us, Black Sheep, Jungle Brothers, Bush Babies, and somebody else, and we had 10,000 people in the street. So I stood on Fulton Street and was able to watch all the way down for like 5 blocks. And I was like, yo, wow. And then, you had it had to make the news because they was like, yo, they put on this block party that basically ran for 4 blocks straight. And the amount of people that was there. It's crazy.
Yeah, man, that is crazy.
That is.
I didn't mean to interrupt you, Hop. Go ahead.
No. I was just going to ask him, to kind of like piggyback on your question, in what you were saying, there has been a resurgence because there's been some pretty good albums, and I'm really waiting to hear this Nas and DJ Premier album.
Oh yeah,
I think it's dropping next week.
Oh yeah,
so I'm looking forward to that one, and I think Nas is over Mass Appeal. What they've been doing, man,
is crazy and incredible.
It's amazing, bro.
It
is
incredible.
Amazing. Yeah. Shout out to Nas, for bringing true hip hop, making sure true hip hop is still being heard, and he's bringing out a lot of good stuff, man. Bringing out a lot of good stuff, man. So shout out to them, man. I think he's been on a great run his last few years, with the King's Disease.
Yes.
Run. Yeah. Nas is one of my favorite MCs, bro. Love to hear him spit, man. He's always been one of my favorite. He's always in my top 5. Him and Black Thought.
Black Thought is a beast, bro.
Oh yeah,
he's without a different animal, man. Black Thought is a beast,
without a doubt, man.
I think the older he gets, the better he gets.
Yeah,
man, like fine wine, right?
Yeah, bro.
That freestyle he did on Flex.
Oh my God, one of the top freestyles, bro. Exactly. And I don't even think no other freestyle topped the amount of numbers he had on that, man. It was crazy.
Yeah, he's always coming with it, man. But
oh yeah,
I think I'm good on the questions, man. I we don't want to hold you too long, bro.
All good.
Definitely appreciate you.
No problem, brother. No
absolutely.
Problem. Thanks for having me. I'm gonna go upstairs and bother my family now.
Tell the family, man. Tell the family we appreciate them letting us borrow you for the time that we had.
It's all good, brother. I'll definitely let them know.
And just I just want to thank you, man, for I know Black had reached out to you and for you just accepting it and coming on just on a whim. You know what I mean?
Incredible.
Had no clue who we was, who we are, but I'm pretty sure I can speak for all of us, man, that we're very appreciative of your time and
man, we greatly appreciate it.
No problem, bro. We gotta do this again next time. Next time I'll have my sneaker list better than it was. I'm ready for y'all. I'm gonna have my shit in the back like that too next time.
Hey, there you go.
We gonna hold you to it, bro.
It's all good. You can hold me to it. You can definitely hold me to it. Watch.
Nah, man, but much success to you, man. We praying for much success for you, man. We small time, but if there's anything you need from us, man, shoot us something. We'll put it on our page, or we'll just repost whatever we see, man.
Just do it anyway.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do me a favor though. Do me a favor.
Talk to me.
Stop saying you small time because you're not.
Appreciate that.
Small time, bro, because you gotta understand, for me to even look at the page, I don't know who you guys are, but I'm gonna go there. For the Holy Spirit to tell me, listen, go have a conversation with those brothers right there, and to finally have a conversation with y'all, and I felt like I was amongst brothers. He was right for giving me what he gave me. So you guys are not small time. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Hey man, we greatly appreciate.
I'm gonna go spiritual with you. I received that. I received that.
No, please receive
it. I received that.
I need you to receive that, bro.
No, I received that. I'm a believer too, man. So I'm with you. I'm with you.
All right, that's what it is then.
I'm with you.
Appreciate it.
All right, brothers.
But man, much success to you, man. And we're looking forward to hearing this new track and the new album, man. And we'll definitely, man, be on top, man. Just keep doing what you're doing. Keep flowing how you flowing, man. I love that track, Me, bro.
You do? Thank you. Thank you.
I love that track, Me, man. Like, for real.
I appreciate that, King.
Yeah, man. Bro.
All right, brothers.
Hey, let them know where they can find you before you ride out. Let them know where they can find you.
Everybody, if y'all looking for me, I'm Chip Fu on all social media platforms, Instagram, Facebook. It's no longer, the X, you know what I'm saying? It used to be Twitter or whatever, but y'all can just catch me there. And new music.
You doing
Friday?
You doing a signing this Friday or anything like that? You gonna be in the building, or are you just releasing it?
No, we just releasing it along with a video. And we already have these singles that we already signed. Some of those singles have special prints on it, and whoever gets one of those special prints will possibly get a special gift. So that's why we're telling everybody.
You got to be in New York for that, though, right?
No. You just got to go online and Fat Beats.
Okay.
Fat Beats. Yes, there you go.
Purchase one or two of them. You know what I'm saying? And whoever gets that special record gets that. I ain't gonna say what it is. You know what I mean? So that's what it is.
There's the info right there.
Yes, sir. Appreciate it.
All right, brothers. Y'all have a good night, man. Y'all
all right, man. Be
appreciate you, bro.
Be safe.
All right. Man.
Great show, man.
That was dope, man.
Great show.
Man, shout out to Chip Fu, man, and my man Mr. The Actor 9. Man, I appreciate you coming through, man. He's been active in the chat. I'm pretty sure he's affiliated with Chip Fu. So, man, we appreciate you coming through.
Most definitely, man. Most definitely.
Everybody that came through in the chat, man. Let me shout out the chat real quick. I know we hadn't really been able to get to the chat like we normally have. So let me just shout them out real quick, man. We got Red in the building. Chris Neely, Chaotic came through. Chaotic Kicks, Chill Town came through. James Regular Peoples came through. Wendell in the building. Let me see who else. I said Chill Town, Red. Chappelle Hannon came through. Plenty Hardaway, salute, bro. Like I said, Mr. The Actor 9 was in the building in the chat. And shout out to everybody in the chat, man, that was active in there tonight, man, and to all the Ghost Watchers. We appreciate y'all too, man. Chris Neely.
Of course we do.
We
Mellow,
got nothing but love for y'all, baby.
So yeah, man. Shout out to everybody that was in the chat, man. And we appreciate y'all rocking with us, man. Like I said, man, salute to Chip Fu, man.
Absolutely.
Legend.
Spitting game and knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Just how the ins and outs of the business back in the 90s, man. Because, us as teenagers, young adults, man, we don't know the business side. We just see what we see broadcast in front of our eyes. Yeah, exactly. And just to, get that conversation with him to kind of touch on how things happen behind closed doors. We'll never be in those type of meetings. So to get that insight from him, man, that was a lovely thing. Like they say, man, things happen for a reason. It was some things that I wanted to touch on a little bit, but I didn't want to mess up the flow of the conversation. Because the one thing that me and him conversated on a little bit, it wasn't like us was a long conversation, was mental health, and I kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit, just to get his thoughts on mental health with, you know, men over 40, 50, and just, you know, what his opinion or what his observation would, you know, mental health would have been, or what it would be. Because he put that post up, and, you know, I commented on it. I was like, man, we just had a conversation about this, you know, with Coop, you know, and it just seemed like that came, you know, right in line, you know. And, you know, once again, man, you know, if you need somebody to talk to as far as mental health, man, please talk to somebody. Don't ball that shit in, hold it in, because you don't want it to burst at the wrong time, at the wrong place, in front of the wrong person. You know, so always, as grown men, we need to tell each other, hey, man, everything gonna be all right, man. So yeah, that's, like I said, that was one of the things I wanted to touch on. But, you know, if it's in the cards, man,
Drunk Driver Awareness Month. Drunk Drivers Awareness Month, this guy. So anyone listening, you know, dealing with any type of issues, man, just reach out. Like Black said, reach out to somebody.
Yeah, it don't have to be one of us. It can be somebody that, you know, just somebody that, you know, that will listen to you. That's it.
Right.
Sometimes that's all we need, is just that person just to sit down and listen to us. They ain't got to say nothing. Minimum. Once you get it out, man, you'll feel a whole lot better.
Yeah.
Trust and believe. Trust and believe.
Already.
Great show, though.
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
We've had a good run, man. I think we got
maybe
one more.
Shout out to all the guests, man. Shout out to all the guests that came on, man.
Yes.
Yeah, and shout out to y'all, man. You know, coming through. And
we appreciate
putting on a dope show, man. Putting on some dope shows, man.
So from this point on, we can't say we small time. From this point on, we can't say we small time.
I received it. And, hey, bro, exactly. Shout out to you, man, for reaching out, man, and just asking him to come on, bro.
For real.
You know, that was
like I said, the mental health got me, man. The mental health, and, you know, like I said, a little small conversation we had about mental health, man. That was the reason, you know.
Yeah.
Nice.
And your health, period, man. You know, I got to shout out you know, V and Chilltown and what's good, Chappelle, and my son,
Chappelle's
you know,
good,
and
man.
they kind of got me on this workout kick, man. I've been, you know, getting up and moving around a lot more, and I'll be honest with you, man, I feel a lot better, man. You know, getting older, you feel a little more creaks and in places that you like, man, you just, you know, feeling stiff. But man, ever since I've been getting up, moving, man, I joined this new gym around here, man, and I've been getting up, moving. I've been feeling a lot better, man.
Proud of you, brother. Proud of you.
Feeling a lot better, man. So
got that Kanye workout plan going.
I don't know about all that, but
look at Slim over there.
Right.
Skinty.
No, but I mean,
no Ozempic.
Yeah, right, exactly. I'm doing mine the natural way. I'm doing mine the natural way.
So slim.
Vivo lighting. Not me. Not me.
Oh man.
You know, and you know what? It be folks out there cheating, bro, and they be posting videos like they working out, man. And it's just like you just find out the truth and just be like, bro, come on, man. Come on, man.
Come on. The truth always the truth will always show itself.
It'll always come out. What's done in the dark will come in the light, man. Come in the light, Caroline.
Can't forget you, Chappelle.
You said DJ Drama twin brother.
No, man, but yeah, shout out to y'all, man. I appreciate y'all, man. Always, man.
Great, man. God is great.
Always, man.
Like I said before, got nothing but love for you.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, man.
You know. Well, I'm gonna say this real quick, and you know, we can, you know, end the show. We haven't done like a pickup lately.
Shit.
Yeah.
Hey, we'll be here another 2 hours.
Man, you ain't really got. Look, you ain't really got. I know for me, I ain't really been doing nothing. To tell you the truth, man.
I show one of mine real quick. Hold on.
I ain't really did nothing, since the last time we actually showed something.
I got 1 or 2.
You see him scratching his face and shit over there. That means he got something up his sleeve, man.
I see it.
What you got, Black?
Yeah, man.
Well, first
What
off,
we do?
First off, I want to say, hey, look here, man. Y'all go get y'all some of that Rejuvenator. You know what I'm saying? Your boy's a brand ambassador. Go get you some Rejuvenator. Use the code. Use that code right there. Save you some coins. You know what I mean? I got to do the promo. I told him I'd do it on the show
today.
You know what I mean? Go get you some, man. I think they had a Black Friday sale. So a lot of their stuff was like almost 50% off. So yeah, man. Go get y'all some stuff and help your boy out, man. Hey, stop spending y'all money on these other little cleaners and get you some Rejuvenator and use my code. Don't use these big YouTubers' code, man. You know what I'm saying? Hell yeah, I'm hating. God damn it. Hell yeah, I'm hating, man.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah. Brand ambassador. I appreciate them for reaching out.
Congratulations, bro.
Oh, appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, man.
Of course.
Like I said, get you some sneaker cleaner, man. And use my code, man. Use my name, and you'll save you some coins. And I appreciate y'all for actually doing that for your boy.
Oh, yeah.
So since we showing one pickup, let me get mine ready real quick. Oh, my bad.
No, you good. You good.
I ain't ready. That's why I ain't ready.
Okay. I'll show mine real quick. I'll show mine.
Hold on. Let me hold on. Don't show it yet. Let me come back.
Man, you supposed to be ready, man.
Supposed to be ready, man.
I got one.
One row of pickups.
Yeah, I ain't showing all them pickups. I'll show one. I will show one, and that is it.
Actually, one of my pickups is his hat.
Yeah, I was about to ask you where you get that hat from. That hat is clean.
And I'll show you.
Ooh.
It's got the Alabama flag on it.
Ooh, that is tough.
Guess how much I paid for this hat? Birmingham Black Barons. Birmingham Black Barons established 1920.
Rickwood Field. Oh, Alabama. That's tough.
Yeah.
Didn't they just have a Negro Leagues game there for the Major League Baseball?
Oh,
was that last year?
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro.
They had it one year, but I don't know if it was. I don't know, man. I know they did have one in Birmingham.
$15 for the hat, bro.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's good quality.
Ebbets Field had a 90% off sale, and they had a few gems in there, and so this is one I grabbed.
Yes.
Hi, Black. Where you at?
No, you go ahead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I also picked this up. I'll show this real quick, and I don't know why. This jersey was like $30, but it's got hops on it.
Nice. I like that colorway.
Yeah, and it's a minor league team. Still got the H on there. I saw this jersey. I was like $30. You can't. Millsboro Hops is the team.
Oh, you gotta get the fitted, bro.
Oh yeah. I'm definitely getting the fitted. Yeah, but I got that right there. I'll show that real quick, and then I showed this to y'all already, but I'll show this to the masses. I found this pair of OGs. Yeah, fooling around with Black and the Carlo. OG box. Ebbets Field, Chappelle. It was a Black Friday sale. I don't know if they still got them on sale, but they might. So yeah, this is an OG pair, dead stock, of Air Flight Lows.
The 1991 Air Flight Lows.
Yes, 1991. The sole is still intact, midsole still intact, and it's still solid actually. Wow. It's got a couple of cracks in it.
Man, I still remember having that sneaker, bro.
The leather quality is real good.
Man, that looks
Caught
good.
these on a super deal. Yeah, caught these on a super deal. Got the Flight logo on there. Ain't never been laced up.
Hey, look! Since we doing the Mike Rich ad libs, you got to do the. You got to give him the bow, man. You got to give him the bow, man. Shout out to
I got a new camera. I don't know if y'all can tell. I got a new camera.
Crispy clean. Yeah. No strings attached.
On the
man, look! I remember having the black and white pair of those, bro, in like '91.
I wish I could find a soul. I don't know if I'm gonna have to do a hybrid or whatnot.
Yeah, you're gonna do a hybrid on them, bro.
Yeah, but I'm gonna
damn sure.
Something. I gotta find something.
That's tough.
Dead stock too, man.
Yeah, dead stock.
That is nice.
Never been worn.
See, that was the bow should have came right there.
You ain't lying.
Yeah.
Hold on.
That's Al Green and
Bow.
Still in love with you. That's how it sounded to me.
Yeah, I know.
The last 45 seconds.
Oh.
So when
Shout out to Mike Rich, man, for all that he do for the YouTube sneaker streets, man. Hey, I'm gonna have to clip this and send it to him, man. So for me, like I said, I ain't really been doing too much, man. I think the last sneaker I bought was probably about a month and a half, 2 months ago, which was those Skunk Air Max 90s. But if you know me, you know my all-time favorite shoe. It's the Air Pressures. Here's the shoe. Let the light. Man, I hate
that ain't regular.
Man.
Somebody wrote on your shoe.
That ain't regular.
Yeah, man, he wrote on my damn shoe, man. Look at that.
Damn.
To me, again, the greatest retro ever made, in my opinion. Just my opinion. A little biased? Hell yeah.
You wouldn't be wrong.
So I say all that to say this. I scoured the earth to find this piece of gem. I never thought I'd have it, but I have it in my possession now. And it's the original to that.
Oh my God.
Wow.
Damn.
With the dot.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yep. 1989 Air Pressure hat. And I will do a restoration on this hat. It's not bad. You would think it'll be like real dingy, but it's not.
Wow.
Definitely do a restoration, get it back, get the shape back. It's got like the little ratchet. The ratchet
buckle on
this on the back. Yeah.
Only
blemish I see on here was right above the sure of the Air Pressure.
Yeah, I see it. A little snag, like a little.
I take it. It don't matter.
Oh, yeah.
It just shows character, man. That's all. So I mean, I have to take it back to the roots because we are a nostalgia channel. So I have to take it back to the roots, and it took me years to actually find something to match my sneakers. Now I got something to match my sneakers. I got a shirt to match my sneakers. I got a jacket to match matter of fact, I got 3 shirts to match my sneakers. And I got a jacket. Now I got a hat. So I can complete the set. Mushroom hat, mushroom belt. God damn it.
Well, the secret is you got to coordinate. Most people don't coordinate. So you got to coordinate. Yes, that's what
You hit that right, buddy. That's what I had, man. Like I said, I've been looking for that hat for the longest.
Come on, man.
I've been looking for that for the longest, man, and it was well worth the wait, bro. I swear it was well worth the wait. And I actually got it a couple of weeks after we came back from Portland in September.
Nice.
So I've been kind of holding on to that, just trying to, I wanted to show it off at the right time. And, there it is.
It's the right time.
Come on, man.
Who next?
I
only got one. Caddy, you go last because I only got one.
Oh, Lord.
Okay.
He's one.
I got it ain't that serious.
Man, look at that
OG box.
I know, right?
No. Listen.
Damn. I should have went now.
Get the hell out of here. I gotta give a shout out, man, to Dave, of course, the renowned sneaker historian. Hopefully we'll have him on in the next couple of weeks. But Dave is I call him the turbulence king because he has a whole run of flight turbulences, and he's been gracious enough to let me buy a couple of pairs off of him. This pair in particular is very special because it's not my size. So I'll show you the box. My granddaughter is growing.
Oh man.
The grandbaby is growing. She's getting older.
Went last.
But she's gonna enjoy these. So
wow.
Nice.
Those are super clean.
Man, they look like they just came out off the production.
Listen, I, when he comes on the show, man, I'm gonna talk to him because he has something. He has something magical over there that he just hasn't shared with nobody. But I don't know how he's able to keep this stuff as clean as it is. This is DS, of course, but I mean, come on, man.
Wow.
Still factory laced. How the hell is that after almost 30 years? So, yeah, man. When he comes on, we'll be able to talk to him. Shout out to the boy, homie Schooler. Just picked up him a pair of turbulences, man.
Mm-hmm. Shout out to Schooler.
Yes, man. Got one of the better colorways. I think this is like my 6th or 7th turbulence right now. I feel like what's the name on homie on Captain Phillips? When he looked at him, he said, "Look, I'm the captain now." That's how I feel with this shit. So, yes, absolutely.
Beautiful,
Very soon
man.
we have Dave on to share some insight and some great stories with us, man. I can't wait. So, that's all I got.
Nice pickup, man. Nice pickup.
Appreciate it.
But that shirt, it basically tells
the master.
The show no said, who's the master?
Wait, what'd you say? What'd you say?
Catches bullets with his teeth.
You know.
I gotta add that on here.
Please.
Who's the master?
Yes, we gotta add that one on there. We gotta add that one on there.
All right. So mine's is more this year.
Shout out to the Christmas tree in the back.
Part of one of my sneakers of the year, the pink pair, but I was able to get the blue pair.
Man, come on. Nice. Look at this color.
I know, right?
Them popping, ain't it?
And you won't believe how much I paid for this.
Deacon discount prices.
Shout out to Beard. And for the, like Beard says, Caddy, can you tell the people driving home from their side chick's house what that is?
This is the Adidas Addy Star Cushion 3 Friends and Family Unheard Of Pink Piggy Runner in the blue colorway.
This is beautiful. What is that, velvet?
Man.
So let me bring down the light a little bit. So there we go. Yeah, so I was able to get this on eBay for $150.
Oh, wow.
Oh, my God.
Wow.
So, yeah.
Oh, my God.
How the hell you pull that off, Caddy?
Somebody shout out to the seller. The seller had it up there for about $200. They brought it down to $175, and I asked, would you be able to do one? I think I offered, I want to say 140.
Caddy said,
What's up? What's up? What?
They said 160. I said, can you meet me in the middle at 150 and I can pay right now? Sent that counter offer. They accepted right there on the spot.
If you're watching something on eBay and the seller decides to drop at any price, that's your best chance to get in there and say, hey man, let me take it off your hands. Clearly, you don't need this, because the sellers that keep the prices what they are forever,
they
know what they got.
Yeah, there's a lot of people on eBay that are just trying to make a sale. Just like, hey, listen, I don't have any type of, this doesn't have any sentimental value to me.
Right.
I'm just trying to move this. And then you have the people that know, like you said, know what they have and are like, hey, I know you offer me this price. You think you slick.
Right.
You're going to have to come up a little bit more on that. And
got him. We fucking got him.
Yep.
I hate
and then you be like, I'll be back.
Yeah.
And then you got to wait a little while. So, there's one more thing I want to show you for people who haven't seen it yet.
Bingo. I got action.
Now you going through all of them, ain't you?
We ain't seen
I did get these.
Ooh.
These are the
Mama
yep, 6s. Nice. And I'm not gonna lie to you, the materials on this is really, really nice.
How you like that collar, bro?
I actually like it, bro. Like, if you see they got rid of the bubble here.
Yeah.
So it doesn't stick out. It's more streamlined. Yeah.
You like that, Caddy?
It looks good to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
And of course they give you,
plush
everything, the plush inside, that Bugatti inside. God.
Yeah, those are nice. Man.
I woke up in my new Bugatti.
Yeah. So it's clean, bro.
So we got a question in the chat real quick. Will we ever get Schooler back on here? The collection is crazy. Asking for a friend. Schooler been on here 2 times, bro. So go back into the archives of our shows. I can't remember which number it is, but he's definitely been on the show twice.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, just go back in the archives. Around, I know one of them maybe around 60-ish.
Friend of the
show.
Yeah,
he been on twice, man. Just go back and check us out, man.
Yes, sir. Shout out to V. V put us on Schooler back in the day. Told us, hey man, y'all need to have this guy on here, man. And yeah, he came.
I mean, I like to promote others.
Yeah, he came on here. yes, sir.
Man. Absolutely. Just of course, no idea, man. Incredible account. Oh man, we got to touch base on that before we get out of here. I feel like maybe Arizona was sent back a little bit. Listen, guys.
Let's talk about it.
Listen, guys. I don't have any problem. I don't have any problem with people making hot takes. And
appreciate it, Mello.
Anything like that, man. Listen, that was a scorcher. That one.
V. This is you, V.
I'm thinking to myself, like, man, hey man, please don't throw all of us in there. Please don't. I know Arizona ain't shit. I know that. That's why I don't ever bring it up. I know it.
But no, we wouldn't say that, bro.
I'm gonna say it. I've been here. I've been this shit 20 plus years.
I'm gonna say it for my East Coast people.
Yeah.
The Total Air Max foam posit is a staple on the East Coast.
Come on, man.
We rock that heavy. It was a shoe that, like,
your preacher had a pair of those, man. Come on, man.
Yeah, you're talking about foams are a big thing over here. So when those Tim Duncans dropped, silver, the white pair, the blue pair that fade to black, the black pair, we wanted all of them. So on this side, on the East Coast, if y'all say, hey, we don't need them over there on the West, send them all over here. Trust me, we would stock up on 2-3 pairs in all different colors. Give us the brown pair, give us the silver pair, give us the white pair, give us the black pair, give us the blue that faded to black, all that.
Even the Timberland, the brown joints, even the the wheat joints,
that wheat colored joint, yes.
You just give them, just give it to them. You know?
Yeah, that's a staple on this side. So for Greg, I'm sorry, I can't agree with you on that because over here we love that shit.
I mean, me personally, if I don't know, I keep my mouth shut. So I'm quiet on this one, bro. You know, I can't say. You know,
hey, that's why I sat back.
Yeah,
I let them two guys because they know.
Man, that was.
I know what went on in the South, but as far as the North, I only know what goes on, what I see on TV or what I see on. That's it.
Then the wire take, I was like, ooh, that was like 50. Oh, pull off, man, pull off. Like
many men.
Yeah. You have to just be careful what you say, man. That's all I'm gonna say.
And it's
content.
Being outspoken, it's a gift and a curse. Like I told Caddy earlier, it's like, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just say shit off the cuff, and I feel like this is one of those ones where Greg was just like, hey man, fuck it. Saturday and 12 p.m. in the afternoon.
He definitely threw that grenade out there.
Threw the grenade out there. But, But at the end of the day, man, everyone has their own opinion. You're entitled to it. You know?
That is true.
So, but I just asked that the East Coast delegation, please, show Arizona subversive, please, man.
No mercy for AZ, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
He said, yeah, good. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. What do you say? I don't want to go to Arizona, Martin.
I'm really sorry, Martin.
That's true. I saw T-Mark put that shit in the chat or the comment section. I was like,
man, they came for him, bro.
Comment that you put is like, man, I wouldn't be here if my family wasn't here. There's nothing wrong with Arizona, man, but Arizona is for the culture of many things. Arizona is just not. I don't feel like we got it, man. I've said this a couple of years ago on different podcasts too. It's different, man. Just growing up in different areas and the climate of things, just different.
I kind of think, man, certain regions or cities, they have their own thing. It might not be for everybody,
right?
But everybody got their own thing. Like like I said, down south, back in the 90s. We was rocking Jordans, Air Max, and Soldier E's. We didn't do Air Force Ones like how the East Coast did.
East Coast, right?
You might have a few did Air Force Ones, but shit, we was mostly Air Max, Jordans, and Soldier E's, man.
Now I can say, I think that's kind of like a Gulf Coast thing, because up there in like Central Alabama, we was rocking Air Force Ones.
We ain't do it down here.
They was. Like when I was working at Foot Locker, there was only certain stores that got Air Force Ones, and actually, my little country town, Selma, was one of the ones that got Air Force Ones. They wasn't getting a lot of them, but they was getting. You know what I mean? So like that area, and then Atlanta, they was getting them. Then when I came to the Gulf Coast, Man, it was soldieried out. They had Club C's in every colorway, like Air Force Ones.
White workouts,
white and blue. They had a white and red plaid. They had every color, and they was coming in buying them every weekend.
Get that was that 2 for $89 one or something like that.
Let's say let me get that 2 for $89.
Yeah, that's what they were.
Hey, 2 for $89 and 5 fresh white tees.
Man, what you say? Oversized, like 3000 said. Take that your t-shirt size down.
Try to tell you some socks at the counter too.
Man. Yes, sir. So you're right though. It's different regions, and honestly, man, if you don't know about that region like that, what Kanye said, gotcha.
Yeah.
Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
And there's no knock to what each region is known for.
Yeah.
That just makes us totally different.
Unique. Yeah.
And unique at the same time. You know what I mean? It don't mean that you're better or worse. It's just, you're different. Like, you don't see a lot of people in the South wearing Vans like they do on the West Coast.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You don't see a lot of people in the South wearing 40 belows like they do on the East Coast.
Polo boots, baby.
Yeah, we wear polo boots down
right.
there.
Y'all do polo boots.
Right.
Polo boots.
So it doesn't make us no better, no worse. It just makes us, it's individuality for each region. And I think that's what's good about the whole culture, the whole space of the things. Because if everybody looked the same, what would you talk about? I mean, what would be that difference maker? Everybody looking the same is not. That's like everybody going out to the mall and buying the same outfit. We're not in charter school. You know what I'm saying? So I just like the differentiality when it comes to each coast or each city or each region, even the country, man. What they wearing in Berlin, Germany, and Italy and Japan, we might not be wearing that shit, bro.
Yeah.
They do a lot of ASIC runners and like London. That's all they do is runners in London. In Japan, they don't do a lot of Jordans. That's why you see a lot of that shit sitting on the shelves over
there. They go for comfort out there.
Exactly. So I just think, to each his own. I appreciate every region, every country, every city for their individuality when it comes to the sneaker space, bro. It's real shit that that I believe in, man. I don't like to see the same old shit. I like different shit.
Right.
Because it piques my interest, Because just say if all four of us stepped in the room together, we're gonna all be different.
That's a fact.
We all gonna be different. Yeah. Unless we come to the realization, say, hey man, look, let's all dress alike. We probably ain't gonna do that shit still. We might have the same hat on, same shirt, but our sneakers are gonna be different.
I think we showcased that pretty well in Portland.
Yeah, that's true.
We definitely did, though. We definitely did. And that's what I think separates a lot of people. When you're in a big space like that with different people from different regions, once again, everybody was wearing different shit.
Yes.
You ain't see one person wearing the same thing outside of, the undefeated fours, which that's a given because that was just a sneaker that released that weekend.
Yeah.
That was a given. But outside of that, it was so much individuality in the gathering, man. It was ridiculous, man. It was refreshing at the same time. Because once again, it's not like you walk into the mall and seeing, a guy that just bought the J's that came out earlier that morning. You seeing people rocking shit, you're like, man, I can't believe he got them on feet type shit.
Yep.
And I love that shit, man. And we as Retro Talk, a group, I think we represented very well out there, man. And
I think we showed who we are individually and
exactly,
and as a group.
Exactly.
Yep.
Shout out to Portland. Shout out to Index Portland too, man.
And the Brain
they
Trust.
been
Shout out to those fellas.
Yeah, it was sad about that one.
Yeah, shout out to Index. I gotta save my bag for real now.
Yeah, you ain't lying. Collector speaks now. Because I'm pretty sure they're not gonna ship you merch.
Yeah,
I still got my shirt. I still got my shirt, man.
Well, I mean, they'll still have the online store, but this won't be.
But it ain't nothing like having it, walking in and getting it though.
Yeah, that walking into the physical store was a vibe.
Looking over your shoulder, walking in. Yeah,
You know which way to go.
Yeah,
you know which way to go, bro.
Like you walked in there, and it was just like it was an amazing feeling. Looking through their cases, seeing the new stuff, seeing the old stuff, some of the gems they had in there that, quite honestly, like if you've never been in that store and
you probably won't see them in person.
There, yeah. Like if you got a chance to go there within the next month and a half, you might want to go.
Do it, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you get a chance to go to Portland, man, go check them out.
Yeah.
You're not
January 30th.
Yes.
Look, you're not gonna believe where it's at, but it's where it's at.
It's where it's at.
Yes, sir.
The store don't look nothing like where it's at, but it's where it's at.
Yes, sir, man.
But this been another dope one, man.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat again, man. Everybody were hanging out with us. Still got 8 rocking with us, man. I'm good.
Hi, guys.
Fellas.
Appreciate everybody, man.
Good. Yeah, shout out to everybody.
Hope everyone had a safe Thanksgiving. The families.
And hope everybody have a safe holiday coming up.
Not long enough, but I'm still appreciative of the time off.
Yeah. No rest for the weary.
For the weary. You ain't lying about that, bro. Definitely ain't lying about that.
Yeah.
Real quick before we get off then. What's the next pickup you're going to have before the year out?
I couldn't even tell you, man.
What I'm hoping, Soulfly 3s.
Yeah.
That's what I would like. Soulfly 3s and maybe...
What's coming out? I don't even know what's coming out other than those songs.
Yeah.
I wouldn't mind getting them Nard Wars. I wouldn't mind getting
that plaid. You like that plaid?
Yeah, I like those. I like those Nard Wars. Yeah. But it's not one of those ones where I have to have it,
Yeah.
I put in on a couple of raffles. If I hit, I hit. If not,
I think for me, the one that I'm looking for is going to be at the end of the year. I think the end of the year.
Which ones?
The Bugs Bunny 8s.
Okay.
That should be a pretty easy cop.
That was the first Jordan I bought with my own money in '93. And I caught it on sale at Athlete's Attic. That was a little store we had down here in my city. I caught them shits on sale for like $69. And when I say, hindsight, when I look back at it, the materials then as opposed to now, right now the shape is close. It's not quite there, but it's definitely close. I would say it's better than the 2000. I think that was the 13 pair that came out.
That's the one that I got. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one I have here.
Because I've always been scouring, trying to find the right 2003 pair. I think that came out. That pair there was so buttery. The materials on that shit was crazy. So
that's the one with the face box, right?
Yes, the face box and the
I got a pair of those. I got a pair of those in the closet. But that side kind of got
nice.
Yeah.
That's probably your size too, ain't it?
Yeah.
Damn it. But yeah, that's what I'm looking for, man. The Bugs Bunny 8s. And I think that'll pretty much close out. Unless they come out with something crazy that that I can't resist, but it ain't really been nothing on my radar. Outside of the toe box 10s or the toe cap 10s, that was probably one of the ones I really wanted. I do need a second pair of the Fire Red 5s, but like I said, other than that, the Bugs Bunny 8s and
I did kind of want them Air Max 95,000 New Zealand Fields. I wanted a pair of those.
I don't think I saw those.
Yeah,
I actually wanted the 95 SBs because it was a basically a Michigan color.
Michigan color, yeah.
Yeah, I wanted those, but
it's costume joints.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you can still get them.
Yeah, I'm past it now, man. To be honest. Tried, they was gone. Oh well. Like I said, if I'm moving on to the Bugs Bunnies. It's almost like I don't have to buy a pair of sneakers right now because I got so much shit that I need to be wearing now.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't need to be stockpiling just to say I have it. Maybe that's one of those intervention type deals I got in my head right now. I don't know.
We gotta have an end game to this shit, man.
I'm not saying it's an end game.
We gotta have an end game to this.
I'm not saying it's an end game though, V, but you're definitely right about that. But I will say this. I gotta make a choice of what I really want to do, right? And when I say that I'm saying it because I either stockpile on sneakers that's gonna cost 200, 215 plus whatever the retail will be, or I take that same money per week or per bi-week or whatever. I got 2 cars in my backyard.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
You feel what I'm saying?
Exactly.
I feel like, and don't get me wrong, I'm gonna love sneakers to the day I go 6 feet deep. But I can't do both. That's too expensive of a hobby to have is cars and sneakers, bro. Especially the older classics that I got. 2 of them that I'm trying. I mean, my newer one is basically I'm ready for what I'm ready for, but I'm just waiting on the first of the year to do everything. I said I'm just gonna sit back, cop everything during the wintertime. Springtime come, watch out.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Once I get that one, it's gonna be a good summer shoe.
Exactly. And like I said, that'll be like the last sneaker. Like I said, it's got to be something crazy. I mean, if Shaq come through, fingers crossed, and say, "Hey, man, we're gonna come out with some of these nostalgia sneakers," for y'all old heads. I'm back in the game, coach. Because stuff like that is what I really want, But like I said, other than that, I can be spending that money that can go on like a GR or something like that, and just stockpile these parts. So once we get some warmer weather come back through here, springtime come, like shit. Next year, man, it's basically about me, getting the car how I want it. You know what I mean? And then falling back and focusing my time on the car that I took apart. I got it all in pieces right now, and I got to put it back together. Can't do that with 2 expensive hobbies, man. If I win the lottery, it's something different, but I don't see that shit happening. 1 in 1 billion chance of me winning a fucking lottery. Like, yeah, come on.
But they say you can't win if you don't play.
Hey, if I win, man, we all gonna eat. I'll say that.
Of course.
If I win, we all gonna eat. Shit. Book the plane, cause goddamn it, we finna party. Book the plane. I got you. We gonna party, bro. For real. But yeah, that's. I just want to ask that. Just kind of close out the show. Like, what y'all got? What y'all think, or what y'all got on y'all pickup lists before the year's out? Gamma 11s, nice. It should be plenty of them things though.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
What's good, Beard?
Tell the Beard.
Deacon Discount.
He
Jack
ain't shit.
Swagless.
I was waiting on Caddy to say something. I was waiting on Caddy to say
He
something.
ain't shit. We should have been blocked that nigga.
Oh,
Let's say survey says ding.
yeah.
Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all want to do your outros, man. I'm Hop 18. You already know.
Man, I'm Black. AKBA, man.
V. Peace.
Caddy.
We'll see y'all on the next one, man.
Peace.
We're Retro Talk Forum. I'm Hot Dog 18. You can find me on IG, and I'm gonna pass it over to my brother. This way.
What's good, people? It's your boy Black Ass African, aka BAA, aka Sneaker Story.